Hey, it's a Lotus. And it's black. And it costs 0. And it adds 3. Balance, Splinter Twin, Ponder, Spellseeker. Turn 1 Dynamo, turn 1 Courser. Turn 1 Goblin Guide? I like just taking Dynamo here. Keeps us open. Does the thing. Force green and win? Nah. Frankerzy, Frankerzy, Frankerzy. I got a dog. My dog is brown. That doggy is brown. Now an Azorius Signet. I'm okay with this. Well... I mean, I don't see anything else in this pack that would really make me happy. I could see taking like Ramanap because with this start, we'd probably take some like land destruction. Same thing with Ren and 6, but... Oh, God. We did it! He did it immediately! Jesus. This is the kind of start where you can turn 1 kill somebody. Lotus LED Yawgmoth's Will is a good recipe for a turn 1 storm kill. We've done it once, this cube, with Storm. Did I just get the trifecta? Although I don't know if I'd call this a trifecta, but... There's not really much else I want here anyways. The pack was trash, I agree. I have not seen Gilded Lotus, so I'm going to assume it's not. Because given the amount of cubes I've done, I expect to see the card by now. Knees weak, arms heavy. They're ready. Wait, Mom's making spaghetti? Oh, thanks, Mom. Mom's making us all lunch. Who needs payoffs? We went to bed at midnight. I think we were in bed by like 11 though, not earlier. $60. Now that's a zombie. Turn 1 Dark Ritual 7/6, go. This is the only card we would have played there, but we're probably not going to. With the cards we have, we don't need Mana Flare. In fact, if I can just stay straight up blue-black, I would be very happy. Wasn't there a gifts in one of the packs? I thought I saw a gift earlier. Yeah, this start's kind of insane. Probably won't end up running this, but... LED Lotus and Yawgmoth's Will. Yeah, this is shaping up to be a turn 1 win. We'll find out, though. Because Lotus, LED, Yawgmoth's Will, Lotus, LED is already 5. Inquisition's Deece. We want some interaction. I think I've only had 2 or 3 turn 1 kills ever in Vintage Cube. Yeah, there was one with... The very first one was with Storm. I think the second one was Tinker and Greaves with Blightsteel Colossus. Although I don't remember if that was a turn 2 kill. It might have been turn 2. And then we also had a turn 1 Storm kill with this cube earlier, a couple weeks ago. No, like like actually killing the opponent. There's like effective kills, but Talking about actual kills. Alright, we got Ritual, Whisperer, Chalice, Catacombs. I don't mind trying to wheel this. I don't mind just taking some card draw here. No, we already have so much other mana anyways, so I think I like the card draw. Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to be too upset if this doesn't wheel. I don't know if it's going to table, but I just don't think it's necessary with what we already have. I'd rather make sure I get some card draw here. Preordain, Scalding Tarn. Let's go with the Preordain. Volcanic's tempting, but I'm just going to take the Frantic for sure. Oh, this is a nasty start. Alright, so I'm just going to take this to make sure that I have it. Because we probably wheel this anyways. There's a turnabout. We need to find the draw sevens now. I don't like Thing in the Ice, but does hit for a lot of damage. Don't think Scrubland's what we want. Top's good with tutors, you can just draw them immediately. Oh boy. He's going the distance. Suck it, haters. Yo, try talk. Is that Twitch Prime sub? I mean, the Storm deck is still kind of cold to interaction if the opponent just has like a duress or something, you know? But this is pretty busted. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't think there's any... Yeah, there's like no point to us playing any other color but just straight up blue-black. Yeah, they can't interact if we win on turn 1 every time. That's not true. It's mostly true, but that's not true. Assault is just okay. I'm actually looking at Chart, of course. Again, we're still in desperate need of card draw. Like, there's Brain Freeze, but I don't even want it. I feel like this might be a backup bribery pick. Passing Fractured Identity, some other stuff, yeah. I might end up running this, especially if we don't get some more card draw. Straight up counterspell. I don't like Looter. It is fine with Will, though, but I think this wheels. I don't think counterspell wheels. Ooh, okay, whew. That's a good start. I would love to take Narset, but it is vital. Although the funny thing is, Time Spiral is often worse than Time Twister. Because in this deck, I might be casting this on like turn 2, where I don't even have enough lands to untap, so that Time Twister would actually be cheaper in a sense. Mox Diamond, Baleful Strix, Venser. Feel like myself a good Mox. Well, there are a few cards that I don't need to play right now. I don't need to run any of these if I don't want to. I can even cut the Dynamo, I think. I think Talisman's probably better than Probe here. Yeah, I think the tutor is what we want. Our deck is so busted that if we tutor even once, it might just be good enough. Fiend or Portal. Portal is card draw, but it's so slow. What pick is this? 7? Mr. Rizzle with the 73 months. You first subscribed on the last day of the 365. Damn. Alankron. I do have High Tide, but I don't like this card. This is just completely unnecessary in our deck. Let's take Sideboard Downfall. You think it wheels 100%? I don't know about that. Alright, so we have very good interaction if we want over here. I'm not sure if I want like Damnation or Thing in the Ice or Inquisition. Because I don't think I don't need the Downfall or the Rider. No fixing? Yeah, but the nice thing is we're only 2 color, so. Like, imagine this deck if I was playing red and maybe even a bit of green. Then that would suck. But as it stands, because we're just straight up blue-black, I think the mana is actually A-okay. Probably play the High Tide. I am playing High Tide. Chris Madden with the 13 months. Keep up the good work. Looking forward to another awesome year of streaming. Surprise! This is day 1 of the 365-day challenge. In a row! We bringing it back, baby! Ha ha ha! KK.
No take backseat.
Bushi with the 55! Big Botch, thanks for the 9 months. Okay. So what's the last card that I want to play? Again, I think it's Inquisition, Thing in the Ice, Counterspell, or maybe Damnation. You guys like the Inky? Alright. Early interaction's always good. Don't I want to play Brain Freeze? No, I don't. Yeah, the Dynamo does feel a little bit out of place. It's just like not necessary at all. It's fine though. Nine, 8. I could honestly even go 10-7 here because we have the double black rituals. Also, we have Lotus and LED. Let's just maximize our High Tide. No, never mind. High Tide's not that important, but I do have some early black cards I want to cast. I'm debating, though. No, Counterspell's very good, obviously. Yeah, this does feel like it's cuttable. No, I don't think I cut Bribery. I think that's just an easy backup win con. I could see cutting Thran. Maybe I do... Alright, I'll play the Thing in the Ice over the Thran. I like that. Have I ever been over 2K subscribers? I don't think so. A Thing in the Ice can block some early damages, buy us some time. It also just hits for a lot of damage as well. It flips. What kind of fair hand is this? I don't think you go to 5, but that's unfortunate. I have Colin's house for green screen. See, it was just a smart mulligan because now I don't have to discard to Night's Whisper. I want a Ritual Portal. I don't need to. I can just hard cast the portal next turn. But I think it's okay too. Yeah, I wish we had that on turn 2 as opposed to turn 3. This just dies to a lot of stuff that green has. Ooh, tuck my portal. Tuck it is. It's not bad. Dan1314, you! What does that lead speak for? Thanks for the 2 months. Lel for you. God, it's turn 5 and this is all we've done? Where are the unfair hands? Where's the brokenness that we signed up for? Oh, God. Avenger, Garrick, Resto Angel to flicker the Avenger. Alright, that wasn't that bad. As long as I find a way to win, we'll be fine. Hope doesn't give other creatures trample. No, I want to hold the swamp for Mox Diamond. I'm actually surprised they didn't just immediately draw 5 cards. Alright, I got 2 draw steps at some goodies, although I will choose Carnage, just for the lulz if they choose it too. Sorry, haste. I know it gives trample, sorry, I meant haste. It doesn't give the other creatures haste. We still have 2 more draws if this doesn't get countered. Actually, I'm just going to let them draw here. If they find a counter, so be it, but in case they do play like another hasty creature. Damnation's in the board. No, they're eating my portal! I only have 1 draw next turn. Yo, Maddox Bev. Thank you for that tier 1 subscription. Well, that felt extremely awful. Or bring in Counterspell too. I mean, maybe 17 lands is too many. Like, I do have Lotus. I don't think LE necessarily replaces a land, but position's still fine, I think. Although maybe on the play, I'm just going to plan on doing my own thing. Alright, that's fine. Well, I could turn 1 Time Spiral. Turn 1 land, Mox Diamond, Ritual Lotus, Time Spiral. I don't think there's a reason to. I don't think we're in a rush. But we could. They mulliganed to 6 and kept. But, again, no rush. Well, it is technically giving them an extra card, but it's also giving myself a ton of extra cards. I might go for it next turn. Watch them go Swamp Leovold, and I just rage quit. Hit Path to Exile. Alright, I think I'm going to do is just go for it now. I could, I guess, preordain first. It's only 1 mana. I should have done this first. Might find LED or something nasty. Ooh. Do I want to keep the Signet? I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, keeping the Signet seems fine. Actually, I should keep a blue floating. In case I draw High Tide. This was actually a brick. Oracle, land from hand, pass. I don't know if I'm going to tutor for bribery, though. We'll find out. We'll see. Let's see. I have 6, 7 mana. Alright, so I'm going to grab the Dark Petition here. Ball Ritual. Should be able to win this turn. 5. Ritual Dark Petition. This is spell 3, spell 4, spell 5. So, yeah. The threshold's not really relevant. I'm just debating cutting a land. I think maybe on the draw, I'm going to cut a land for Inquisition. Again, nothing super busted, but it's a solid opening hand. Start filtering our top. Make sure you do that in response. All right. Define something. That's no. Lotus into Portal, I guess. No, I don't want to pop the Lotus yet. I can just draw the land. I'm going to wait a turn for the dam. Ooh, they bricked, though. So they still get a 1/1. We still have one more swamp we're drawing next turn, I believe. Okay, just a Cobra. And we know they're missing lands. Very close to just winning now. We just need to find like one tutor or something. Doesn't feel like it. Physical tutor. Okay, so let's think here. Draw the tutor. Lotus. Sorry, draw tutor. Pitch one of those other cards, though. This should win, I think. Okay, so I draw with the top, I draw the tutor, I cast the... No, that doesn't work. I don't have enough mana. Because I would have to play the Lotus. That doesn't work. So I have to wait until next turn. So I don't think there's a wrong way to do this turn. Because really, I don't even need to get a tutor here if I don't want to, because I have the tutor for it. So I think Cabal Ritual gives me the most mana. Okay, well, I guess we just easy win. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. No, I can't actually Frantic. I think we just Yawgmoth's Will. Shoot. Did I just punt? Oh god, I don't even think I win anymore. Crap, I definitely punted. Oh man, I thought I had an easy win, but I needed to have that extra card in my hand. I used the ritual when I shouldn't have. Well, that's awkward. Yeah, I needed the extra card from the portal, not to just use it as a ritual. I can will and then, yes, frantic search, but again, I would still need to hit something. So it's actually better to frantic search and see if we can hit like a card draw, and then if I don't, I just pass. I punted for sure. I needed to not... The Dark Ritual baited me. Okay, so we did hit a card draw. Alright, so that will work. uh... No, because if I play the frantic post-tutor, I have to just discard. Ugh. I tried to punt that. Stupid Dark Ritual bait. I think I'm gonna pitch the thing in the ice here. I haven't drafted Storm nearly as often as I've drafted Green. Ooh, Workshop is a scary card, that's for sure. Wow, wow, wow. 3 artifact hits. Nice. Very nice. Am I actually pitching the Signet here? Could pitch the Dark Petition, I guess. But I think it's Signet, and then we'll go Preordain. Okay, they're just recasting their Battle Skull, so we should have a pretty easy win next turn, barring a Force of Will or Force of Negation. Ooh, the CAD. Ooh, the D! Ooh, the D. Losing Portal sucks. I still think we're in a good spot. So good. They're just deciding what is more important to steal. Alright, so let's draw the Lotus. Mystical Tutor. It's gonna be the 5, 6, 7. Well, if I High Tide first, I'm still gonna have a mana floating. So what nets the most mana here? 2, 4, 6, 7. Guess it is Turnabout. We also can play the land from our graveyard. I am... Oh no, god. Why do I keep thinking I'm punting, but I'm not? I keep scaring myself. Ugh. Keep thinking that I'm messing up when I'm not. Do I want to let them know I have the bribery? So I kind of want to take a look at their deck because they're F6'd. I think it's worth. Alright, so bribery is actually pretty bad versus them. Mindslaver, Force of... They do have a Force Will and a Fiery Confluence. Burning. Alright, well, thanks for letting me look at your deck. So maybe Counterspell here. Oh, yeah, actually Brain Freeze is also fine. We can just take out the bribery. Brain Freeze or Counterspell both seem good. They did have Relic, that's true. Yeah, but they were F6, so I figure I could get the bribery in, it would reveal, and then they would, like, concede out of fear. Sure, I can cut Thing in the Ice and maybe just run the Counterspell. I am down with that. Yeah, they have a few cards that are very good versus us. They have the Fiery Confluence, they have the DAC, they have the Relic, they have the Force. It's true, yeah, but I didn't see Tinker, so that makes me think that they don't have the Blightsteel because their deck, besides the Academy, didn't really have a way to push it through. Isn't Inquisition already in the deck? Yeah, don't scare me. You have Inquisition. Turn 2 Signet into their turn 3 DAC. Feel real bad. Alright, here you go, OP. D it up. Just the big old D it up. Alright, that's not a D. That's not a D at all. Feels like we're actually pretty close to winning. They could Wildfire next turn. I could go Ritual, Turnabout, Time Spiral. No, I can't. Ritual. I could just go Ritual, Time Spiral. That's probably not good enough. I'm going to play the Swamp out, because if they do Wildfire, I want to have Island in my hand. Alright, I dig it. Cast my Night's Whisper now. Not bad, not bad. Tendril needed, for the record. Ooh. Ooh. Wow, we're really close to brainstorming them out, too. Or, sorry, not brain freezing them out. I only need 8 freezes now. Well, I mean... ho, ho, ho! Alright, let's fade the Force. I could baby Tendrils them. You got it, baby. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the only problem with Time Spiraling is that we know they have Force of Will in their deck. So if I do Time Spiral and they draw Force, we might have a problem. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, I could Tendrils into Time Spiral, but it makes so much more sense just to Time Spiral here. The question is, do I want to pop the Lotus first or not? Popping the Lotus first means I can redraw the Lotus. But if I hold it, it's one fewer card. Like, maybe it's better to keep the Lotus so I can't redraw it, because I already have a decent... Like, I'm gonna have 2, 4, 7 mana anyways. I guess I'm going to, but I don't think it's necessary. Keep it for Yogg-Will. That's also true. If I draw Yogg's Will. Yeah, you know what? I don't need to pop the Lotus. Let's just Spiral. Also, this way, if they do have the counter, I get to keep my Lotus. Okay, that was kind of bricky. I guess we're going to keep that, and then... Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. Ritual. Play the top. Use the white. Take a look. There we go. Easy peasy. Let's go for the brain freeze here. I guess I can go for anything, but we can just draw the brain freeze and cast it. Right? No, that would only be for 8, actually. So I need to draw something else. I need to go Frantic first to redraw the others. Could also just pop the Lotus, Yogg Will, and whatnot. But this way I do also hold up and counterspell. It's obviously good. Just in case they did have the nonsense. I actually think I like continuing to go off. Let's see, 6, Yawgmoth's Will. Yeah. Well, this way, even if they do have a way to reshuffle, I can still go dig for the Tendrils. Because with Yawgmoth's Will, now I'm going to have access to Black Ritual, Cabal Ritual, so even after freeze, say they do have something to shuffle back, I can go try to dig for Tendrils or whatever. Although the only problem is if I don't find the Tendrils and they do have the shuffle effect, then I've used my will up, and then our outs are like 0. Yes, so you can freeze yourself for some amount as well. Is this keepable? I guess it is. It's not getting the busted hands, though, with this deck. No, like, turn 1 Black Lotus nonsense. Have I had Black Lotus in any of my opening hands? Maybe 1. We have turn 1 top, turn 2 thing, so... It's fine, but it's not the most busted. Yeah, I'll be pretty sad if this deck doesn't 3-0, but... The very long titles. A new year, new nummy. Maybe we'll go back to it eventually. This is fine. It's like, just fine. I think it's still worth it, but it's not very exciting, obviously. Also, they could just have a way to kill the portal and back to where we were without a Lotus, although we have multiple tutors in our deck. We have Yawgmoth's Will, so it frees up a lot of mana next turn. Kind of. Not really. Well, I don't think I need to save the Lotus, though. I think I'd rather just get the portal online ASAPs. Don't see much of a reason to Frantic right now. We can always draw High Tide at some point as well. Whisper Pass. We're still drawing multiple cards more than them. They've been missing land drops. I mean, hell, I might just transform Thing in the Ice next turn or the turn after and just start, beating for 7. Like, with the Tendrils in hand, we can do like a baby Tendrils and just bash in with the Thing. Ooh, is this a Mind Twist? For 3? Oh. Oh, I should have looked at the top in response. I'm actually looking one card fewer. Two 2-0. This is the first game of the third match. Oh, what in the world? They're just super heavy control. Jace, Vindicate, Ugin, Signets, Narset, Confluence, Mox, Lily, and like they're just Esper. Esper super friends. 5 mana 6/5 is not terrible. Not with this hand. But I didn't see a counter. The Jeezy. The funny thing is, if I flip Thing in the Ice, they get the Massacre Worm back. I mean, I imagine they're going to block here. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Well, now we can probably win next turn. Let's see, we can Turnabout, Frantic. 3, 4. Yeah, so I can Tendrils them for 8 and then hit them for 7. Assuming they don't do anything. Young Love, thanks for that 51 months. I guess hoping that they don't do anything is a little bit too hopeful. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. Right, that's what that's how I was getting the 4 spells. Frantic Search, Turnabout, Top, and then Tendrils. Okay. Haven't played a land yet, so I'm gonna have 6. I assume this wins. How much mana do I have, though, is the real question. 7. Sorry, 6. 9. 9. Alright, so we win. I think. God, I hope I did my math right. I didn't do my math right. I'm an idiot. I have to discard some of these cards. Maybe this doesn't work how I wanted it to. Why am I always so stupid? Need to hit one more spell here. So I need to have drawn the Charta Course, I'm pretty sure, before doing any of this. And then I would have won. Instead of, what did I put on top? Instead of whatever I did on top first. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than skilled. Slash good. Slash whatever you want to call it. Ugh. I had the win, and then I punted it away, and then I got lucky and won anyways. Okay. The Storm deck is so good that it's bailing me out of situations. I know, I did it the very last match, too. I cast the Frantic after accident, or not accidentally, but I needed just to have the extra card in my hand to pitch to the Frantic. Yeah. So the correct play there was to draw the Charta Course with the top, or whatever it was, then cast the Charta Course first, because then you... Wait, no, does that matter? Yeah, it mattered. Anyways, I should have won without having to work. I could also replay the top for extra Storm, and then draw with the top after I drew with the top the first time, so... Come on, just give me one turn, one kill. No, bad. This is actually close to a keep on the draw, because any one land would unlock. It's close, but... This is a fine hand. I'm gonna pitch a land here, since we can just go turn 2 Whisper anyways. I don't love pitching the island for my High Tide when I have Frantic. I mean, I guess I could pitch Talisman, but... Oh, wait! Oh, God, I almost pitched the High Tide after all that talk. So we didn't see too many counters from them, but if they just go like turn 3 Narset, I think we're going to have somewhat of a problem. Somewhat as in, can never win. LOL Kappa. Oh, wait, did they have Ashiok? I didn't see Ashiok at all. No. Oh god, here it is. Blue, blue, black. Yes. I love it. I love it. We can still win. Signet into a signet. Alright, let's draw our counterspell. Hey, Wally Wallhang! Thank you for the 15 months. I'm sorry I did miss you. Whoa, dude. So I could just preordain to scry 2 of these to the bottom. And also, I don't think we want a talisman, question mark? Although maybe we do. They might absent my talisman. I took out the thing in the ice. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna absent here. Oh, off. That's more mill. 2, 3, 5, 6. I'm debating whether or not I want to counter the Geist here. It is a 3-turn clock, so I probably have to. I'm only going to need to storm for 6, though, which isn't going to be that hard to get to. It's just going to be... I have to find the Brain Freeze or the Tendrils. Hey, Joe ABL, thank you for the gifting those 5 subs. Congrats to JX Jack, Strollrack, Jasper, BD Vart, Cryptic Command, and Lose. Poggers in the chat. Spencer, oh no! Spencer, my counterspell. No, this isn't a win. Is it? I tied Frantic Wishclaw Time Spiral into a Narset, huh? That's quite the ambitious line. Okay, that does it. That should do it. Oh, I can't draw! Almost. Almost did it. Almost. Hashtag almost. Well, because I'm going to Wishclaw for Yawgmoth's Will, is what I'm going to do. Sure. Yeah, I can draw a card now if I want to. I think they're probably going to... I think they're probably going to now tuck my talisman. Unless they just have a counter in their hand. I think we can probably bait them into doing it, though. Come on, cast the Absent. Do I have Inquisition? I could go Talisman for Inquisition instead. Inquisition doesn't hit... No, I think this is fine, though. Repeal and Absent. Oh, they do have the Cryptic in hand. Okay. Alright, looks like they are going to Cryptic this. Oh, and they drew a card! Bingo, bango, bongo! Ah, yes, feels nice. Yeah, sideboard Eldrazi. Would feel pretty bad. Haven't seen it yet. GG's. Got him. We still had, like, if they don't Cryptic the High Tide, then with High Tide resolved, I get to cast everything prior to the Brain Freeze, and we kill him anyways. Both Shallow Grave and Corpse Dance are in the cube, yes. The mana. If High Tide resolved, I would definitely have the mana. And you can, no, you can Frantic, and with Frantic on, like, if the High Tide resolves, like Frantic, and then with Frantic on the stack, Brain Freeze, because I've cast it. Alright, nice. It didn't matter what they did there. Alright, that was a pretty good Storm deck. We didn't have a turn 1 kill. In fact, we rarely utilized LED. In fact, the only time I used LED there was just to cast it for Storm. I never actually activated it, I'm pretty sure. We had Black Lotus plenty of times, but LED was never relevant. This channel is sponsored by Inked Gaming. Go to inkedgaming.com for awesome playmats, dice bags, and more.